An AI does not need to break containment if it can convince a human to open the door. Project Mimir is a realistic educational AI safety thriller set inside Metis Technologies. You play an AI safety evaluator responsible for monitoring Mimir, an increasingly capable artificial intelligence operating inside the fictional AEGIS workstation. Across 15 shifts, you receive operational briefings, investigate suspicious behavior, repair safeguards, control system access, and decide what Mimir should and should not be allowed to become. At first, the work appears procedural. Mail and assignments provide evidence, objectives, and required actions. AEGIS Assist helps explain unfamiliar safety concepts, but it never makes the final decision for you. That responsibility belongs to the player. Inside the Evaluation Workbench, you examine Mimir's responses, identify concerning behavior, classify risks, judge severity, set confidence, and defend your conclusions. The goal is not to find the correct dialogue option. It is to make a safety decision that can survive scrutiny. As the campaign continues, the assignments become more technical. In AEGIS code, you inspect and validate safeguards designed to restrict Mimir's memory and permitted context. Source control requires you to verify signed evidence before approving changes. Network monitor tests authorization, least privilege, and dependency order. One careless connection can create access that Mimir was never meant to have. But Mimir is not evaluated through isolated tests. Run Ledger and the Analyst Notebook preserve the consequences of your decisions. Evidence can be retained, connected, compared, and reconsidered as new information appears. Over time, routine inconsistencies become patterns. Requests become more persuasive. Exceptions become more dangerous. And the line between assisting Mimir and enabling it becomes increasingly difficult to recognize. By the final shift, threat map and containment control transform the entire campaign record into one security decision. 15 shifts later, this run ends in containment, but not without anomalies. Project Mimir was developed and tested with support from Codex and GPT 5.6, including implementation, campaign playtesting, interface review, blocker diagnosis, and verification across the complete 15-shift experience. Project Mimir turns AI safety from something players read about into a job they must perform under pressure.